Nuclear is under scrutiny globally. South Africa has maintained that its nuclear program is for peace purposes, mainly energy and for the treatment of cancer. But the US president moved to impose executive orders on South Africa, claiming that the country has re-established its relations with Iran to develop commercial, military and nuclear arrangements. This assertion has been refuted by NECSA CEO Loyiso Tyabashe.
For NECSA, there is no memorandum of understanding with Iran, and there is no other working relationships that I'm aware of as an organization. And I believe that the work that we are doing is to collaborate with many other nations, including the USA, going forward, because nuclear is a very collaborative space. But on your question, clearly there is no work that we are doing with Iran.
The Minister of Minerals and Petroleum, Tyabashe, has told Reuters that South Africa could turn to Russia or Iran to expand its civilian nuclear power capacity. According to Tyabashe, South Africa can't have a contract that says Iran or Russia must not bid. Meanwhile, efforts are underway to ensure a solid nuclear energy future for South Africa, with the NECSA CEO saying the turnaround strategy implemented in 2021 has yielded positive results.
The intent was to really stabilize the organization. We've seen the stabilization, and now we are starting to move forward to a point where we're starting to grow the organization. And as you've rightfully said, we've got 6 high-impact programs, as we term them, to make sure that we grow the organization to greater heights going forward. This is with the view of ensuring that nuclear occupies that center stage.
NECSA is a state-owned company responsible for undertaking and promoting research and development in the field of nuclear energy and radiation sciences. The CEO says the projects come at the tune of about 50 billion rand that will include re-establishing front-end fuel supply and the rollout of small modular reactors for flexible energy solutions.
We are looking at extending the life of the reactor that we're currently operating, as well as implementing a new reactor, which is called the multi-purpose reactor, research reactor. And we've had a cabinet approval to start the initial stages of the project, and it is really exciting times that we are going back into that dominance in the nuclear research reactor space. That's the first program. Second program is we want to explore the small modular reactors. We have the PBMR company that is being transferred now from Eskom. It is still under care and maintenance, but we want to see when it's lifted, when the care and maintenance is lifted, what is it that we can do with that intellectual property that is within the PBMR.
Says they are also looking at carbon-free projects in line with the just energy transition and future energy security. South Africa is aiming to add 2,500 megawatts of nuclear capacity to the grid and increase nuclear infrastructure as per the Integrated Resource Plan, with NECSA hopeful that the Electricity Minister will release a new nuclear Section 34 determination soon. NECSA says it's looking to the Electricity Ministry on a new Section 34 determination that will feed into their future plans, with the organization's team also embarking on a nuclear power generation funding drive that will help raise the about 50 billion rand that will be needed here to support the projects under the 6 high-impact nuclear program. SABC News in Johannesburg.